Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another broadcast of The Weekly with me, Neff. Please subscribe to the channel. Share this video with some family members, friends, and colleagues. I appreciate the support. I wanted to talk about him for a little bit. This is a film that comes out on September 13th. I have reason to believe that this trailer, the new trailer for him, is going to be releasing within the next 2.5 weeks. Give or take some time off that. So be on the lookout. Wouldn't even be surprised if they drop a new trailer next week. And I'll be waiting for that confirmation. This is a film that I'm extremely excited for. Going to be towards, I guess you could say, it's going to be the end of summer at that point in time. I believe the first week into September is still the summer, but we're going to be going into like the fall, right? And so I'd say this is probably the most anticipated horror film for me this fall. I like the concept overall. I like who's involved in the project, some new names and also some familiar names. And when I say familiar, I'm talking about people like Marlon Wayans, who's starring in this film. You have Tyriq Withers, who's really going to be like the main character in this film. And you have Marlon. They're kind of like, I guess you could say Marlon Wayans is going to be support, but you could say they're almost co-starring in this film as far as who's the one in this film, right? Marlon Wayans is going to have a very impactful role in this film, almost probably to the point where you'd say he's the main character. And so just looking at the trailer based off what I've seen, it looks like it's going to go back and forth, but obviously it is going to focus on Tyriq Withers, right? He's the new name that I'm talking about. I do believe he was in I Know What You Did Last Summer. That was the reboot that just recently came out. Then you have Julia Fox. She's been around for a couple of years, and I first saw her in Uncut Gems, and she did all right in that film, right? Jim Jeffries and Tim Heidecker. And so that's who you have starring in this film. This film is produced by Jordan Peele. And if you have seen the first trailer for the film, I guess you could call it the teaser, you can see his fingerprints are all over this film. Wynn Rosenfeld, Ian Cooper, and Jamal Watson also producing. The film is actually written by Skip Bronke and Zach Akers, also Justin Tipping, who is directing the picture. And so that kind of gives you the rundown about the film and who is involved. One thing about Jordan Peele films, and I've said this, he doesn't make bad films necessarily. I did not like Nope at all. That's probably his worst film to me, in my opinion, right? I did like Get Out. I thought Us was okay, but Nope seemed like an opportunity to capitalize on the sci-fi genre, and he just missed it. And I mean by a mile, to be quite honest. And so I was disappointed with that project. And basically, I was like, I'm pretty much done with Jordan Peele. The reason I'm really excited for this film is because Jordan Peele isn't like writing this film or directing it. He's producing it. So his company, Monkey Paw, is obviously funding this, and then you're going to get it released through Universal Pictures, which is awesome. I'm not a Jordan Peele hater. I just didn't like that last effort that he put forth with Nope, just my opinion on it. And I like that it's being directed by Justin Tipping. I know they're good friends, I believe. And then you have writers. These are new guys on the scene, Skip Bronke, Zach Akers. And so that's why I'm really excited for this film. The film releases on September 19th, 2025, and it runs 96 minutes. So it's going to be a breeze, ladies and gents, an hour and 36 minutes. It's going to be a horror film. If you've seen that first trailer, you know it definitely seems intense. I like the atmosphere of the film. I like the tone of the film. Everything about this trailer is great. And like I said, that second trailer, expect that to release. Just be looking out for that. That's my word on it. I think that's going to be happening. Also, I'm not even going to watch this trailer. I am going to report on it. But based off what I saw from that first trailer, I'm all in on this project. Can't wait to see it. And right on time for the NFL season that starts, I believe, on the 4th of September. Right? My Philadelphia Eagles are going to be opening up against the Cowboys. And so this fits that theme. I also have access to the original script, which is titled G.O.A.T, which I'm going to be reading after I watch this film, and I can't wait to see how it correlates with the words on the paper. This film is categorized as an American sports horror film, and I think this is going to be a fresh spin on that genre because you don't see these movies too much. I can't wait to see how far they take it. I really want to know how far they take it. Obviously, if you know, you know. And so we're going to be talking about this film quite a bit, ladies and gents, before it releases, when the second trailer releases, and after. Like I said, something to look into if you've not heard about this film. Him, produced by Jordan Peele, directed by Justin Tipping, written by Skip Bronke, Zach Akers, and Justin Tipping. And like I said, I think this film's going to be solid work, ladies and gents. Can't wait to talk more about it. Let me know what you think about this down in the comments. Let me know when you think that new trailer is going to drop, and if you're going to be watching this film. Let me know if you even knew this film was coming up. I definitely want to hear everybody's thoughts on that. And if you knew this film was coming up, let me know your expectations for the film. I think we can have a very cool, fruitful conversation down in the comments. I'm going to link the trailer that we have right now in the description. I know there's a TV spot for it, maybe under 45 seconds to a minute, and I might find that and put that down there in the description as well, so go watch both of those. But we're going to be looking out for that second trailer. Ladies and gents, ring the bell for notifications if you haven't. Subscribe to the channel. Share this video with some family members, friends, and colleagues. I appreciate your support, and be safe. It's Neff signing off.